We are coming to you live from Loyal High School as tonight Zaleski Sports brings you high school girls basketball, an Eastern Clover Belt Conference tilt between the visiting Neillsville Warriors and the home team, the Loyal Greyhounds. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Anderson here, joined by Chris Anderson on production. We've got a good game for you tonight. Two rivals that have battled for many a year for girls basketball. Neillsville's had the upper hand the last several years. Loyal in the 16, 17, 18 years were dominant. But Neillsville comes into this game ranked number one in the state. By the way, reminder that tonight's pregame show is brought to you tonight by BBD Sports Shop. It's your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors. Shop two convenient Central Wisconsin locations in Cadott and Abbotsford, or go online at bigbeardown.com. Well, we look at the stats for Neillsville, and they're pretty impressive. The two girls you want to keep an eye on are actually three: Sydney Subke, Braylon Anding, and Maddie Dable. Sydney Subke leads the team in scoring at 15.3 a game, Braylon Anding with 10 a game, Maddie Dable with 9. Leading rebounders, guess who? Sydney Subke and Braylon Anding, two young ladies who can really play basketball. And Maddie Dable leads the team in assists, and she's the leader in steals. No stats available for Loyal, but I can tell you from watching their game up in Colby the other night, the girls to watch for offensively are Autumn Zavlena and Olivia Nikolai. Those are the two young ladies that can score well for the Greyhounds. Sophomore Peyton Wolf has got a nice outside three shot. And the defensive specialist is Summer Smith, number 5. She's a speedy little young player who can really wreak havoc with the ball handlers. Should be a good game tonight. Other games on the network on Zaleski Sports. Girls basketball, Owen Withy's at Columbus tonight. We're covering that. In boys basketball, we've got two games. Wild Rose at Pacelli and West Alice Central at Dominican. We've got a wrestling match. DC Everest to the east of us at Marshfield, and we've got two boys hockey matches. Wausau West is at Mosinee, and Wausau East Merrill Co-op is at DC Everest. Back to the Eastern Clover Belt. Neillsville, as I said before, ranked number 1 in the D4 poll. They come into this game at 6-0, 2-0 in the Eastern Clover Belt, tied with Owen Withy. Loyal in a three-way tie for third, 1-1 in the Eastern Clover Belt, 2-2 on the season. We look back at their previous games. Their last game for Neillsville was on Tuesday, and they were at Chippewa Falls McDonald and came off with a 69-35 win. Their next game will be next Tuesday at home versus Gilman. The Greyhounds coming off a loss on Tuesday, a win versus Thorpe on Tuesday, a 63-23 beating of the Cardinals. And the girls for Loyal will host Columbus here next Tuesday night. I believe we'll have that game on the network. That was your BBD Sports Shop pregame show. It's your one-stop shop headquarters for everything outdoors. Shop two convenient Central Wisconsin locations in Cadott and Abbotsford, or go online at bigbeardown.com. Tonight's game being brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com. We thank them for their sponsorship and all of our advertisers. We appreciate their patronage and hope you patronize their businesses as well. Bob Meyer on the mic for the National Anthem starting lineups. Be back after this. You're going to watch an exciting game tonight on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Loyal High School and tonight's Clover Belt Conference girls basketball game featuring the visiting Neillsville Warriors and our Loyal Greyhounds. Loyal High School, Neillsville High School, and WIAA require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at education-based interscholastic events. We request your cooperation by supporting participants and officials. Profanity, racial, sexist, or ethnic comments, or other intimidating or taunting actions will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of the competition. We ask that you please enjoy the game in a positive manner. At this time, to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those of you who are able to please stand and remove your caps, place your hand over your heart for our national anthem. see tonight's starting lineup. For the Neillsville Warriors, a senior, number 10, Gracie Shangar. A sophomore, number 14, Maddie Dable. A senior, number 23, Sydney Subkey. A sophomore, number 30, Braylon Nanding. A junior, number 34, Jess Kuhn. The Warriors coached by Kyle Davis, J.D. Kuhn, Kevin Landry. For the Wild Greyhounds, a junior, number 5, Summer Smith. A senior, number 10, Autumn Bolina. A senior, number 14, Olivia Nikolai. A senior, number 20, Jordan Porter. A sophomore, number 22, Mallory Jacoby. The Hounds coached by Mike Ruth, assisted by Andy Kornberger and Tony Wilkie.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for a great night of basketball action. Other games tonight in the Eastern Clover Belt. Other than Owen Withy at Columbus, Gilman is Saguaro West taking on the Greenwood Indians, and Colby's on the road at Spencer. Should be a good matchup tonight between these two teams. Smith Brothers Meats. Hey, get fresh meats and cheeses every day and let them cater your next event. Smith Brothers Meats in Colby open Monday through Friday 8 to 6, Saturday 8 to 4. Don't pay more for appliances, pay less at Mid-City Appliances in Colby. New, overstock, scratch a dent. They have them all brands, and they will service your appliances too. A family-owned business with a knowledgeable staff ready to serve you. Mid-City Appliances on Highway 13 in Colby. And we're going to have a re-jump. Gracie Shanegarth and Autumn Zavlena. Loyal in the white going right to left on your screen. White jerseys with the maroon numbers, letters, and trim. Neillsville in their traveling reds with the gray numbers, letters, and trim. Kind of a rough beginning to the game here. A little bit of contact, no foul. Smith gets it inbounds to Nikolai. Nikolai baseline, flips it over to Corder. Corder cut off. Throws it away. It's going to be an over and back. Kind of a rough start to the beginning of this game for both teams. Loyal at 2-2 overall, 1-1 in the conference, and undefeated Neillsville 6-0, 2-0 in the conference. Into Kuhn. Maddie Dable, number 14, and Sydney Subkey, 23, the two you want to keep an eye on. Floater up and missed by Dable. Rebound for Loyal. Smith at half court to Zavlena. Double teamed. They move the ball well. Mallory Jacoby, good baseline drive, cut off. Corder dribbles left, cut off. Gives it up to Nikolai. Dribbles between the legs, behind the back. Pulls up jumper at the free throw line. Tipped away. Rebound pulled down by neither team. It's a tied ball.
Tied ball, possession arrow to the Warriors.
It'll be Neillsville ball out of bounds. Sports Scene in Marshfield is your official fanware store for Christmas gift giving. From player jerseys to hats, sports cards, and autographed memorabilia, they have it all. Come to their card show on Saturday, December 14th. That's this Saturday from 10 to 3. Sports Scene up the stairs from the World Buffet in the Marshfield Mall. Joe Anderson here, play-by-play with Chris Anderson on production. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Just underway here. Long three by Subkey. Pulled down on the rebound by Jacoby. Nikolai will take the ball, being pressured by Gracie Shanegarth. Summer Smith. Corder looks for a cutter, drives baseline, cut off by Kuhn. Zavlena. Nikolai. Jacoby. Pull-up jumper. No. Rebound for Shanegarth. They rotate it to the far side to Kuhn. Subkey, guarded by Zavlena. Now to Braylon Anding. All of these girls, I know I have kind of keyed on 2 of them, but that whole squad of 5, they all contribute. Nice. Oh, just didn't get it. And you can see that look on Subke's face like, oh, snickerdoodles. She knew that she should have had that one. Coach John Geyer for Neillsville. Several times to state with these Neillsville teams. 3 for Mallory Jacoby, nowhere near the rim. Pushed down the court by Dable. Nice ahead to Subke, and we're on the board. And we got a timeout for Loyal. We'll take a timeout as well. You're watching high school girls basketball in Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Coming out of the Loyal timeout, call the Dahlman Insurance Agency to cover your business, farm, home, and auto. Dahlman Insurance is an independent agency with offices in Greenwood and Thorpe. You can also go online to DahlmanInsurance.com. Dahlman Insurance. Come for the rates, stay for the service. Shot is up and put in by Zovlena coming out of the Greyhound timeout. Annika Schley has checked in for Loyal during the timeout. A little over 3 minutes in, tied at 2. One of the losses for Loyal was here about a week ago to Spencer. Spencer, one of the up-and-coming teams. Owen Withey should have a pretty sharp group of girls basketball players as well this season. And they're playing at Columbus tonight. Owen Withey can go between this game and that game if you wish. 3 on the way by Subke. Rims out. Jacoby with the rebound. Nikolai, long pass ahead to Smith. Smith made Kuhn jump right out of her shoes, but that didn't bother Maddie Dable. Steele turnaround jumper short. Kuhn with the rebound. They'll bring it back out and reset. Summer Smith for Loyal is that girl runs full bore the whole time. She's quick and knocked out of bounds. That shot missed by Dable. It'll be and comes in sharpshooter Peyton Wolf for Loyal. She'll give Mallory Jacoby a breather. 2-2-1 press employed by Neillsville. Can't have 2 people in the same spot. Schley. They swing it over to Smith, far side. Autumn Zovlena, number 10. Senior for the Greyhounds. She's got it now, kicks it out. They rotate. A good rotation. Nikolai, no. Smith, rebound, put back, no. Ball belongs to Loyal, out of bounds on the north end. The next time you shop for your insurance, call Brad Kreklow and Ian Pierce, your full-service rural mutual insurance agents, that is, in Marshfield. Call 715-384-2826. Today, Wolf shot off the mark, rebound for Dable. Here come the Warriors. Far side to Shane Garth. She'll center it. Dable, fake shot, swing it over. Inside, nice pull turnaround jumper. Doesn't fall. Man, Neillsville cold tonight. They usually make those pretty consistently. Smith double teamed. Schley. Nikolai with the shot. Got it. And Olivia Nikolai gives the Greyhounds the lead, 4-2. Jordan Corder in for Loyal next dead ball. 3 on the way for Sheengarth misses, pulled down on the rebound by Nikolai. And the cold weather may have affected Neillsville's shooting here in the early part of the day. This game there. Missing some shots they usually make. Wolf swings it over to Smith. Nikolai, fake shot, pull-up jumper on the baseline, rims out. Rebound for Neillsville. Long three for Subkey. Got it. All 5 points for Neillsville at this point belong to Sidney Subkey. And nearly a turnover. In comes Quarter for Loyal, and in for Neillsville is Emerson Ormond. Did have a chance to see Neillsville in their opening game when they took on Bangor and kind of took it to them and won by, it was a close game at half, and the second half was all Neillsville, and they won going away. Layla Walk will check in for Coach Geyer in Neillsville. Autumn Zovlena to inbound. Smith swings it over, rotates. And Zovlena lost her footing, and they're going to let it go. So it goes out of bounds, and it'll belong to Neillsville out of bound on the south end. She just kind of lost her footing. Inbound for Walk. They get it in. Ormond swings out, rotates. Shot for Walk, short, rebound. Powered up, count the basket. If it goes, it does not. So Maddie David will go to the line to shoot 2. Jordan Quarter with the first foul of the game. Olivia Nikolai in for Loyal. JBC Screen Printing and Embroidery of Neillsville is the hometown team for all your screen printing, embroidery, and promotional product needs. For friendly, helpful service and competitive pricing, call them at 715-743-3113 or visit jbcscreenprinting.com. I thought that was a shooting foul. It was not. Good fake for Sheengarth. She's quick. So is Ormond, who put up jumper short. Scrum. Arrow points to Loyal on the out-of-bounds call. Slow game here tonight, scoring-wise. 5-4. 10:43 left in the first half. 2-2-1. That trap is very effective. See what I mean? And another steal. They've got to flash someone to the middle. Got to counterbalance it. As a coach, I ran the 2-2-1 for many years, and it was very effective press if you do it well. You don't always get a turnover. Shot for Anding, and she makes it a 3. You can't dribble against it because that's what the defense wants you to do. You need to pass out of it. And a layup for Sheengarth, and timeout Loyal. We'll take a timeout as well. You're watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports. It's brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
I'm Karen from the Hearing House, and these are our grandchildren. Children are difficult to hear with anybody with hearing loss, and I know I would hate to miss out on anything they say.
Gamma, they're cheating.
Even that. If you're missing out on what they're saying, you're probably missing out on a lot more.
Love you, Gamma.
Aw, and they have important things to say.
Make your house a hearing house.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries higher quality furniture from all of your favorite brands because we want you to be proud of your space.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries all of your favorite appliance brands so we can save you money on the products you trust.
It just makes sense that Mittens services what we sell because we want your home to be comfortable and run smoothly.
It just makes sense. Central Wisconsin has shopped at Mittens since 1938 because we have it all.
Remember the name Ben Tilburg. Ben is the Midwest land guy with Pfeiffer's Auction and Realty, your go-to expert for farmland and hunting land in Wisconsin. Pfeiffer's has been named one of America's top auction houses year after year. You can email Ben at ben@pfeifers.com. Nobody, and I mean nobody, does it better than Ben Tilburg at Pfeiffer's Auction and Realty. Another turnover for the Greyhounds as Gracie Shanegarth checks out. Kaylee Lawrence checks in for the Warriors. Loyal having some issues with that press. Got a pass out of it. Won a lot of games with the 2-2-1 press. It's very effective. You don't always get a steal. You get a lot of pressure out of it. Pull-up jumper, swish for Emerson Ormond. Nice shot. 8-point lead, approaching the halfway point of the first half. Nikolai double teamed. Steal, there's another one. Here goes Walk. Walk for the deuce. After a slow start, Neillsville on a 12-2 run here. Underneath the quarter, 2 for Jordan Porter. Jordan, a very good singer on top of a basketball player. Walk will dribble. Get it out of there. Crossover for Lawrence. 3 for Subke. Rainbow, Sydney Subke. Second 3 of the contest. Loyal led 4-2, and since then they have really been taken to task. They beat the press on this time. Got to get some shots to fall for them now. Skip pass way over to Wolf, and Wolf is fouled, and will shoot 2. First foul on Neillsville. Subke called for the foul, her first, and that will put sophomore Peyton Wolf at the line to shoot 2. First one is in and good.
In for the Warriors, number 34, Jess Kuhn. And for the
Jess Kuhn checks back in for Loyal, and Autumn Zovlena returns for the Greyhounds. Mallory Jacoby will check in if this free throw goes in for Peyton Wolf. And she will check in. First 2 free throws of the contest belong to Loyal, and they're good. Tess Warren, one of our colleagues on Zaleski Sports, number 31, checks in for Neillsville. Tess likes to collect Matchbox cars. Had an interesting chat with her at a volleyball game a couple of months ago. Quite a good basketball player. And little miscommunication between Lawrence and Dable. Dable went in and kind of got misdirected. Turnover belongs to Loyal. Smith, crossover, too much dribbling against that press. Dable, pull-up jumper, fouled. She will shoot 2. Foul is going to be called on Summer Smith. That'll be her first, second team. And that will put Maddie Dable at the line to shoot 2. And makes the first.
Maddie Dable shooting 2. In for the Greyhounds, number 2, Hannah Stride.
Hannah Stride will check in for Loyal, number 2. 7:34 left here in the first half. Rims out on the second one, goes out of bounds. It's going to belong to Loyal, out of bounds. Visit Marshfield to see the largest holiday lights display in central Wisconsin, featuring over 2 million lights at Wildwood Park. Open nightly, now through New Year's Eve. For more info, go to visitmarshfield.com. That press just frustrating Greyhounds. No. Oh, 10 seconds. Okay. I was going to say the official was going to call over and back, I thought, but that would have been incorrect. He did count. He said 10 seconds. He was correct. It's got to be the ball in both feet over the line. They made that correction eons ago. And still people kind of get upset. Warren is fouled and will shoot for the Greyhounds. Corder with her second foul. Tess, a very tall young lady, had at least about 4 or 5 inches of height difference on Corder.
Tessa Warren to the line, shooting 2.
Tess, a sophomore. First free throw is up and goes in. Braylon Anding's going to check in for Neillsville. Second free throw for Tess Warren. Takes a couple of dribbles, flips it up, didn't fall. Rebound, scrum between Corder and Subkey, and the arrow points to Neillsville. Just like these players bring their best to the court, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, and affordable service. Shot is good. Maddie Dable with the basket. And Loyal now trailing by 13. Loyal trying to muster a shot, but that Neillsville defense is stifling right back in the Stry's hand. As she tried to pass, it was knocked right back to her. Trap in the corner. Nikolai for 3. Got it. Olivia Nikolai. 10-point advantage for Neillsville. Subkey pull up baseline drive, cut off. Subkey's going to take another 3. Back iron, rebound goes to Dable. Dable lobs it in and gets it. Nice loft for Maddie Dable. 12-point advantage for the Warriors, and that press continues. Now they'll go back, and they'll play man. And they look to double if they can. Shot, 3 for Mallory Jacoby. Back and forth we go. Now we've gotten some scoring to come along. Subkey kicks it out. Kuhn, near side, little dribble, spin move. On the way from Anding, a 3. Braylon Anding, second 3 of the first half for Miss Anding. Back to a 12-point advantage for Neillsville. Shot on the way by Stry is a miss. Comes down into the hands of Maddie Dable. Takes the ball over the timeline for Neillsville. Tess Warren, nice lob pass to Tess. And it's starting to become a little bit of a runaway here for Neillsville. Loyal's got to beat that press, and that's another turnover.
Number 10, Gracie Shingarth in for the Greyhounds.
Summer Smith checks in along with Alexis Meyer for Loyal, and Neillsville will counter with Emerson Ormond, giving Jessica Kuhn a breather. Braylon Anding will inbound. Baseline drive, pull-up jumper, short for Subkey. Gets her own rebound. They reset. Loyal and man. Subkey. Warren. Shane Garth will return it. Lob in the Warren, taken away by Mallory Jacoby. Mallory playing very well in her second season. Had some flashes of brilliance as a freshman. Getting a lot more playing time here as a sophomore. Turnover, though, for Loyal. Neillsville leading by 14. Under 4 to go. Pull-up jumper by Subke. You can't give her that open of a shot. Nikolai with the rebound. Sydney with 8 points. Three and a half left in the first half. Meyer, Nikolai. Nikolai will dribble, swing it over to Zavlena. Now up to Jacoby, the Smith. Nikolai skip pass. No, thought it was going to be a skip. And that defense just frustrating. It looks like a kind of a half man, half zone. An overplay 2-3. They've got quick hands, do Neillsville. Another turnover. Here comes Braylon Anding, flips it over to Shane Garth. And turnover for Neillsville. Oh, and then Loyal had it and lost it. Meyer had it knocked out of her hand. Subke, 3. Splash. My gosh, Sydney Subke. That young lady's got such a nice shot. I mean, it just floats. Smith. Nikolai takes it over the timeline. They double team her. Warren with the pressure. Jacoby will end up with it. Nikolai in the corner. Will take a couple of dribbles, try to lob it in to Jacoby, and Tess Warren will be called for the foul, her first. Pretty quick quarter, only 4 fouls called. A quarter, half. Schley returns for Loyal. Maddie Dable and Kaylee Lawrence in for Neillsville. Whether you're buying or selling, you can trust the Neillsville Next Home team of Julie Simic and Jake Ormond to guide you through the process. For commercial, residential, and land properties, Julie and Jake have the expertise you need. Call the Next Home professionals, Julie Simic and Jake Ormond in Neillsville today. Savlena pressured, under 2 in the first half. Jacoby, nice shot from the elbow. And missed it. Smith tries to get a steal. And she does. Red ball out of bounds. I think Summer lost it on the out of bounds line. She is very quick. Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They're now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurances. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Set up a free consultation today. Shane Garth with the basket. That's 4 for Gracie. And another turnover for Loyal. They've been outscored 31-10 since they led 4-2 early on, Loyal. Neillsville leading, living up to their number 1 ranking in the state in the D4 coaches poll. Good job for the Warriors as Dable works the defense and gets the foul. Autumn Zavlena with her first personal. Maddie Dable shooting 2 for Neillsville. Makes the first.
And for the Warriors, number 34,
Jess Kuhn returns for Neillsville. Emerson Ormond will have a breather. Second free throw coming up for sophomore Maddie Dable, and she splashed it in. And Neillsville defensive pressure living up to its name, and now we're going to get a foul. They're going to call that on Gracie Shane Garth.
Fouls on Gracie Shane Garth, her first, team third.
1:05 left in the first half. 21-point lead now for Neillsville. And do they have a turnover? They've got a tied ball, and the arrow points to
Tie ball, possession arrow to the Greyhounds.
Loyal. And that defense for Neillsville just smothering the Greyhounds. Inbound for Smith. They get it into Nikolai. Skip past to Jacoby. She'll drive baseline, cut off. Good defense for the Warriors. Braylon Anding. Smith. Zavlena, 3. Got it. Autumn Zavlena got a 3. 5 points so far for Autumn. 25 seconds left in the half. Neillsville will work for the last shot. Good crossover floater. Count the basket for Gracie Sheengarth. She picked up the foul as well. Annika Schley called for the foul her first. Sydney Subke will check in with 13 seconds. Gracie Sheengarth to shoot. 1. The old-fashioned three-point play. Trying to make it a 21-point lead here, and she does. That pressure continues, full court. Schley. Shoot it! Shoot it! Nikolai will shoot it, and it's just short. And we're at halftime, where it is Neillsville 38, Loyal 17. Back after these messages for halftime review. You're watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Club Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable food items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 29th through December 31st.
If you have land to sell, talk to Ben Tilburg, the Midwest land guy. Ben Tilburg, with Pfeiffer's Auction and Realty, is your go-to expert for farmland and hunting land in Wisconsin. Pfeiffer's has been named one of America's top auction houses, year after year, selling over $2.2 billion in farmland over the past 25 years. Ben's passion for the great outdoors and deep knowledge of the ag industry give him the edge to represent you and your legacy. Ben wants to talk to you about your land needs. Call today and mention this ad for a free land valuation or property proposal. Let's get your land sold. Nobody, and I mean nobody, does it better than Pfeiffer's Auction and Realty.
Good day, my name is Ken Hyman and welcome to Neillsville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Welcome back to halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Before we go to the numbers, just a reminder that ShedsDelivered.com is your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. See their display lots in Marshfield, Medford, and Wisconsin Rapids to get more information at ShedsDelivered.com. Well, tough first half for the Greyhounds. They led 4-2 early on. And from then on, they've been outscored 36-13 as we are at halftime with the score of 38-17. Leading scorers for Loyal here in the first half. 5 each for Autumn Zavlena and Olivia Nikolai. 2 for Jordan Porter, 3 for Mallory Jacoby, and Peyton Wolf with 2 free throws. She's 2 for 2. That's all the scoring for Loyal here at halftime. For the Neillsville Warriors, 11 points for Sydney Subke, 7 each for Maddie Dable and Gracie Shanegarth. Layla Walk has chipped in 2, as well as Emerson Ormond. Braylon Anding with 6. Tess Warren with 3. The Warriors shooting 5 of 7 from the free throw line here in the first half. That 2-2-1 press, very effective for the Warriors. They've gotten several turnovers by the Greyhounds on that press. It's very effective if you run it. What Loyal needs to do is be patient and pass out of it. They try to dribble into that double team, and that's exactly what the defense wants them to do. Just a reminder, friends, that BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors this winter. Shop 2 convenient Central Wisconsin locations in Cadott and Abbotsford, or go online to BigBearDown.com. Back after these messages, you're watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Halftime highlights coming up yet. Our observations for the second half. Just a reminder that the Hearing House provides personalized hearing health care from 5 convenient locations throughout central Wisconsin. Give Karen and Todd a call to schedule an appointment today in Wausau, Stevens Point, Colby, Neillsville, or Marshfield. Make your house a hearing house. Got an update at halftime over in Marshfield. Columbus trails Owen Withee 24-10 at halftime. So a 14-point lead for the number 2 team in the conference in the Eastern Clover Belt, and Owen Withee. Josh Drawling has that team really moving the last couple of years. Well, observations for the second half. All I can say is that Loyal just needs to be patient, try to break down that 2-2-1 press, not try to dribble through it because that's not going to be very effective. And Neillsville just needs to keep on doing what it's doing. They're very effective. They are living up to their number 1 ranking in the Division 5 poll. As I said, in the Eastern Clover Belt, Neillsville, Owen Withee looking right now at the moment to being remaining tied at 3-0 in the conference. Owen Withee 5-0 overall. Spencer, Columbus, and Loyal all tied for 3rd. And we may see Spencer move up to 3rd place all by itself tonight. Greenwood having kind of a tough season. Gilman and Greenwood and Colby. Well, Colby and Greenwood still looking for their first victories in the conference. Well, friends, we will take a timeout for a few more messages before we get to the second half. Just a reminder that Fleet Farm's layaway program is here to help you make this year's holiday shopping easier than ever. Learn more about Fleet Farm's layaway program. Visit any store or head to fleetfarm.com. Back after this, you're watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
Tired of hearing about checking account features? So are we. It's more about what you can do with your money to live the life you want. Forward Bank puts your access to everything you need in the palm of your hand. Mobile deposit, recurring digital payments, transfer funds, or pay a friend easily. Yes, our checking is free and includes all that you would expect. It's supported by your neighbors and friends at Forward, dedicated to serving our communities. Open online today at forward.bank.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
Second half about to start. Joe Anderson here, bringing you play-by-play for tonight's game. Chris Anderson on production. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Hope you're enjoying the contest. 38-17, just underway. Neillsville inbounding to start the second half. Subke will dribble to the center. Shot from Dable for three. And that gives her 10 on the contest, and right away they start out hot. They started out very cold at Neillsville, and they're back at that double team, that pressure. And another steal, Maddie Dable. Short on the layup, but rebound put back is good for Braylon Anding, and she will get the basket and shoot the foul shot.
Fouls on Summer Smith.
Summer Smith called for the foul. Second personal, first team of the second half. And Braylon Anding, three-point play. Summer Smith. Zavlena Smith ends up on the deck, gets herself back up. Zavlena for three. Oof. Nice shot for Autumn Zavlena. 8 on the game. (44-20). Kuhn answers with a three of her own. First bucket of the night. And Jessica Kuhn makes it a 27-point advantage. Smith. She will dribble into almost a triple team. Corder with a floater. Got the shooter's roll. Jordan Corder. If you're loyal, you can't trade baskets. You got to get some stops. And now that Neillsville has got back to their shooting form, and just as I say that, Braylon Anding hits a three. And we've got a timeout. Loyal, full one. We'll take one as well. You're watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports. Brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life.
And that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Coming out of the Greyhound timeout. So Smith still remains in possession of Loyal. Zavlena with the 3 short. Rebound belongs to Mallory Jacoby. Out to Zavlena. They double team her. Tipped away. And no foul. And a turnover, Subke. Back to Zavlena. A little scatter batter here coming out of that timeout. Corden. She's got to take that right away. Nikolai will flip it over to Zavlena for 3 in the far side. Rims. No, she got the shooter roll for Zavlena. Thought that was going to rim out, and Autumn got it to drop. Jessica Kuhn. Subke. No. Jump ball, and the arrow points to Loyal.
In for the Greyhounds, number 15, Annika Schley.
Annika Schley checks in for Loyal, and in for Neillsville is Emerson Ormond. Smith will inbound for Loyal, get it into Nikolai. And another turnover, yes. Shot is put up by Layla Walk. She's fouled, and will go to the line to shoot. Smith with her 3rd personal.
Smith, her 3rd.
That will put Layla Walk at the line for the first time tonight, shooting 2. Neillsville 5 of 7 at the free throw line in the first half. They're now 1 of 2 in the second. Peyton Wolf, the sharpshooter for Loyal, will check in. Give Summer Smith a breather. Makes the second, does Miss Walk. 51-25. Nikolai pressured. Gets at the quarter. Quarter takes a dribble. Now she's stuck. And we're going to have a reach foul. Yes. Emerson Ormond called for her first personal. First team foul of the second half. Tess Warren checks in for Neillsville.
And for the Warriors, number 31, Tessa Warren.
Jess Kuhn will have a seat. I think Tess has her fan club. Is this the Tess Warren fan club? Okay, she works for us too. Oh, hi, Dad. Had a nice chat with her. She's a very interesting young lady. Maddie Dable called for the foul, her first. Tess Warren's dad and fan club are sitting in front of us. Back in bounds for Loyal, and too high from Autumn Zavlena. 51-25, a 26-point lead for Loyal. Or pardon me, for Neillsville. Thanks, Chris. These two teams had some pretty good battles back in the day. Girls, nice Euro step for Maddie Dable. That was textbook. Another steal. Yes, it's going to be Neillsville ball. Good hustle for Maddie Dable. Got a turnover. They play tight pressure defense. Tess Warren back to Dable. They lob it in to Anding. Warren for three! Tess Warren with the tray. And another turnout for Loyal. And Loyal will call another timeout. We'll take one as well. You're watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports. Brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Hiller's True Value is Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. Check out current promotions and get great fall deals on Milwaukee tools today from the people you can depend on. Hiller's True Value of Marshfield. And have you heard the news that Gross Motors has moved their Ford dealership to Neillsville? They've created the largest Chevrolet, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership in Central Wisconsin, all in one location. Shop Gross Ford, now in Neillsville. And don't forget Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Three. Tess Warren. Another three. Wolf for three for Loyal. Short rebound for Neillsville. They will push as Gracie Shanegarth got the rebound, just couldn't get her feet under her. Ended up with a turnover. Looking for some people to write some positive comments on the YouTube page. Give you a shout out over the air. So far, I'm the only commenter, and I'm not going to shout myself out. I've already done that enough. Neillsville firmly in control of this match. Zavlena for three. Off the mark. Schley with the rebound. They skip it over to to Nikolai. Zavlena will take another three. Got it. Autumn Zavlena. 14 points. 4 threes. But they trail by 21. Or almost 30. I got to do my math. Short on the shot for Neillsville. They get the rebound. Anding's shot is off the mark. Tess Warren tries to save it. 31-point lead. There we go. Math was never my strongest subject. I've said it 100 times. My 4th grade teacher, God rest her soul, she's still waiting for assignments for me to turn in. That trap, this pressure has just stymied Loyal tonight. Smith has checked in for the Greyhounds. Zavlena's going to pop another three. Back iron rebound belongs to Zavlena. Here's a scrum for it. Ends up in Loyal hand. Smith. My one criticism of Summer Smith is she's got to shoot the ball more. Wolf, good three. Put back for Zavlena. She got the basket and the foul. Tess Warren picks up the second. Mallory Jacoby in for Loyal. Autumn Zavlena. to take the first free throw for Loyal tonight in this contest, and she made it. Ormond with the shot. It's off the mark. Autumn Zavlina will take the ball over the timeline, flip it over to Smith. Again, Summer Smith needs to shoot more, and they're going to just let Autumn pop. You know, Autumn's making them. Let her shoot him. She cuts the deficit down quite a bit here. Rimmed out. Put back for Warren. Basket and foul.
Tessa Warren with the basket.
Tess Warren playing extremely well here.
Fouls on Mallory Jacoby.
Mallory Jacoby picks up her first.
Tessa Warren for the
Third team foul. Tess Warren will shoot one. And it goes in, and Olivia Nikolai will check in for Loyal. The weird science guy chimed in. Thank you. Yes, they do. They're doing what they do best. That pressure defense, they score a lot of points off the turnovers. It's a 2-1. It's a 2-1-2 now. Another turnover. Almost. Nikolai to Smith. Jacoby will drive against Subke. That's not going to work very well. Sydney Subke, a very strong player. Jacoby shot is short. Subke will pull up. Dable. Kuhn, pull-up jumper at the free throw line. Banked it. Call it. The only thing she didn't do is she didn't say glass. Otherwise, it went in. 30-point lead. Approaching the midway point of the second half. If you're wondering, 10 seconds. Another turnover. If you're wondering, it's got to be a 40-point lead or more at the midway point of the second half. And that would be at 9 minutes. We're at 9:41, and it's 30 right now. Loyalists had some flashes here and there, but that smothering defense for Neillsville just has squashed any momentum they get. Kuhn up high. Walk will flip it over. Back to Kuhn, far side. Lob in, nice pass. Walk couldn't complete the layup. Smith, far side, will take it over the timeline. She'll dribble. Lob it into Schley, who's fouled. They're going to call that on Jess Kuhn. That'll be her first. And the fourth team foul on Neillsville. Is that a shooting foul? Yes, it is. Sophomore Annika Schley will shoot two for Loyal. Off the back iron. Olivia Nikolai in for Loyal. Gives Autumn Zavlina a breather. Second free throw for the sophomore. Rims out. Kuhn with the rebound. Dable drives, cut off by Smith. Subke up high. Will dribble in, kick it out. Kuhn, three. No. Rebound put back good for Layla Walk. She was there to clean it up.
Layla Walk.
32-point lead. This game really has gone quick. There are not very many fouls tonight. Layla Walk called for the foul, her first. That first half moved right along. There were only 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fouls total called between both teams. Jacoby's three well short. Dable will push, and Smith They get a jump ball, and the arrow's pointing to Neillsville. Jordan Corder checks in for the Greyhounds. Well, if you're loyal, you got to kind of set some goals. How many points you want to try to keep Neillsville under on the game, how many points you're going to try to muster. You got to set certain goals when you get in a game like this. And you're playing the number 1 team in state in D4. And they're living up to that ranking right now. That pass off the mark. They tried to get in the sub-key. One of the few turnovers for Neillsville. Michael's watching too. And Edward is watching too. He's a proud Neillsville alum. Ed says he's a proud Neillsville alum and still remember that Granton team of 1992. His sister Patsy was part of that team. Granton had a team back in 92 that doggone near went to state. They got to the sectional championship game. Mark Schrader was the coach, and they darn near made it to state. They had quite a crew back then, and that was before seeding and all of that other stuff, where the regionals and everything else were pre-made a year or two ahead of time. Nikolai for 3, rims out, Subke with the rebound. Dable, no. Corder with the rebound. Smith takes it on the near side to Nikolai. She'll take a dribble, take a 3 top of the key. No. Coach Geyer shouting instructions out to his players. A 32-point lead here for Neillsville. 7 minutes left. Lawrence kicks it out to Subke for 3. Put back short. 3rd time's the charm for Jess Kuhn, and she will go and shoot 2. Annika Schley with her 2nd personal, 4th team. Jess Kuhn to shoot 2. Alexis Meyer will check in for Loyal after this first free throw. First free throw is up for Kuhn, and it's good.
And for the Greyhounds, number 12, Alexis Meyer.
Senior Alexis Meyer replaces Annika Schley. 2nd free throw for the sophomore, Jess Kuhn. Made them both. Timeout, Neillsville. 30-second one. We'll be back after these messages. You're watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports. Brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Club Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable food items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 29th through December 31st.
Just saw that commercial for the Rotary Winter Wonderland over in Marshfield. That's a great thing to do. Take the kids, but wait maybe a day or two. Not trying to discourage you from going tonight yet or tomorrow, but it's going to warm up a little bit. This below zero temperature business, no bueno for me. Back coming out after the Neillsville timeout. Defensive pressure. Nikolai throws one up. Corder, odd shot. She threw it up trying to get a foul. Didn't happen. Subke, nice pass ahead. That's a nice fast break to get Kaylee Lawrence her first basket of the night. I have relatives in Florida, and when they come up to visit from time to time in the summer, if it gets below 80 degrees, they're cold. They've got sweaters on and sweatshirts. And in Wisconsin, they talk about T-shirt weather is like 40 degrees. Anyway, Greyhounds trailing 3. Savlena. No, rebound. We have a plethora of Neillsville players coming in. I'll try to see if I can pick them all up. Meyer with the steal, as Coach Geyer is going to get some time in for his reserve players. I'll try to see if I can get them all. Nikolai in the corner and threw right through the hands of Alexis Meyer. Scooped up, walk, deuce. And they're just going to take a timeout, a sub timeout for Neillsville. Yeah, they can go right away. We've got a lot of, it's a 30-second timeout. Got one more to go? Oh, I'm sorry. So I thought it was just going to be a real quick lickety-split. They're going to go right in. Well, it looks like Tess Warren is in. Ella Dittner. Emerson Ormond. Braylon Anding. Well, they've got a couple of other different numbers in. We'll wait and see. Because some of the numbers that are listed on our program are not, I know those aren't the same players. Nikolai drives in. She's fouled. And that's going to be on the floor. Okay, that is Gracie Shanegarth. Okay, I'm just kind of being a little hesitant here. Shanegarth called for the foul. There's a couple of double numbers. Four and a half minutes left here in this contest. Zavlena's shot well off the mark, saved by Meyer, but right into the hands of Neillsville. Emerson Ormond. Anding. Steal by Summer Smith. Zavlena. Smith dribbles, goes in, shoots the floater. Rebound for Tess Warren. Warren kicks it out. Long two off back iron. Warren with the rebound, put back. She will shoot one. Or pardon me, she will shoot two. Tess Warren. Alexis Meyer with the foul, her first.
Tessa Warren to the line, shooting two.
Tess Warren has had a very good game. Short on the first. Jacoby and Wolf in for Loyal for Corder and Nikolai. Missed them both. Rebound for Jacoby. Under three. lot of the reserves playing for the Warriors now. They checked in with a little over 5 minutes to go. Wolf called. There's a foul on Neillsville. Emerson Ormond called for the foul. Second personal.
Second team, 7th.
Annika Schley and Hannah Stry check in for the Greyhounds.
The Greyhounds, number 2, Hannah Stride. And number 15.
And Wolf misses the first of the bonus. And Ormond with the deuce. And another foul on red.
Fouls on Emerson Ormond.
Ormond picks up her third.
Annika Schley on the line.
Annika Schley 0 for 2 from the free throw line tonight. We'll shoot 1 and 1. Make the first. Running clock is running. And miss on the second. Rebound pulled down by Braylon Anding. Minute and a half left.
And for the Greyhounds, number 23, Andrea Wilkie.
And Andrea Wilkie checks in for Loyal as we round out this match. Neillsville's going to stay perfect and improve to 7-0 and 3-0 in the conference. Loyal's going to fall to 2-3 and 1-2. Shot off the mark, under a minute. And timeout called by Coach Geyer. We'll take a timeout as well. You're watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
That was a quick timeout. Reserves in for Neillsville as they're going to finish this game up. 22 seconds. Pull-up jumper short. And it's going to belong to Loyal out of bounds. Neillsville, as I said, is going to improve to 7-0 and 3-0 in the conference. Loyal will fall to 2-3 and 1-2 overall. 3, 2, 1. And that's it. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, for the Neillsville Dairy postgame show. Neillsville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis or log on to NeillsvilleDairy.com.
You need a good night's sleep? Well, welcome to the club, and welcome to Mall Furniture.
Mall Furniture always has a huge selection of quality Comfort Sleep mattresses. They're double-sided, adjustable, bed-friendly, and made right here in Wisconsin.
Whether you need beauty sleep, deep sleep, or just need to sleep it off, you'll be sleeping like a baby on the perfect Comfort Sleep mattress from Mall Furniture. Head to Mall, because we got them all.
Mall Furniture and Mattress, West 9th Street, Marshfield.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Neillsville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Neillsville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports, broadcast of high school girls basketball. This is the Neillsville Dairy postgame show. Neillsville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to neillsvilledairy.com. I'm here with Neillsville head coach John Geyer. Coach, the beginning part, you're a little cold. What was going on?
Yeah, we came out a little slow, and we didn't defend as well. We didn't get many easies. They did a good job against our pressure, I thought, early, and I think that kept us from getting some easies and made us kind of grind it out in the half court. So we struggled a little bit and got it going a little bit later. But you know, we got to become ready. We got to come ready to play. One of the things that this team is kind of notorious for is slow starts. And then we got to, I guess we're a counter puncher. I guess maybe that's the best way to describe it. But I'm glad they fight their way back.
Free throws, you were very effective. I got to flip over to 10 of 15. That's very impressive.
Yeah, so far this year, knock on wood, we've shot the ball well from the free throw line. First, we've been aggressive offensively and gotten to the foul line, and when the kids have gotten there, they've knocked them down.
Well, congratulations on the win, Coach. Best of luck.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Merry
You
Christmas,
bet.
everybody.
Yep. Jess Kuhn, is your dad the JV coach?
Yes, he is.
That's gotta be tough to have Dad as a coach. What's that like?
I like it a lot personally. I mean, it is tough sometimes. He puts a lot of pressure on me, but it's nice to have him there to, you know, he helps me a lot with my game, tells me what I need to improve on, and helps me improve my skill a lot.
So why the slow start? Is it the weather?
We've always started slow. I mean, last year, the year before, all years I've been here, we've always started slow. It just takes us a while to get going, but once we, you know, get a couple layups in, a couple steals, we get going, we fire up pretty easily.
Well, good. We're going to put you in the house. You know how to do this. I'll get out of the way and let you rip.
I'm Jessica Kuhn, and I'm in the house. Thank you so much.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Jess Kuhn of Neillsville. Let's take a quick look at the scorebook before we sign off. For Loyal, they finished up with not very well. They got beat by about 40 points tonight. Leading scorers for the Greyhounds, 20 from Autumns of Lena, 5 for Olivia Nicolai. Jordan Corder with 4, 3 for Mallory Jacoby, 2 for Peyton Wolf. Loyal shot 5 free throws, made 4. For the victorious Neillsville Warriors, I got to check my glasses or I missed that score there. All right, here we go. 7 for Gracie Shanegarth, 7 also for Layla Walk, 12 for Maddie Dable, 2 for Kaylee Lawrence, 11 for Sydney Subke, 4 for Emerson Ormond, 12 for Braylon Anding, 7 for Jess Kuhn, who we just had a nice chat with. 10 of 15 from the free throw line tonight for the Warriors as they scored 71 points to Loyal's 35. For my wife, Chris Anderson, saying thank you for watching tonight, I'm Joe Anderson. Tomorrow night, we will pack up the car, take the Zaleski Mobile over to Spencer to bring you boys basketball action as the Loyal Greyhounds take on the Spencer Rockets. That'll be on the Zaleski Sports Network. Chris now will be there to bring that to you. Thanks for watching tonight. Again, a big win for Neillsville to improve to 7-0 and 3-0 in the conference. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow night.